grass rodeo written on my back window. I've never tried this before I met you. Here we go into the wildness unknown. You seem to shift what I thought that I knew. Kaleidoscope, both of us changing our pattern with every spin. Oh, kaleidoscope, glass bits and pieces from planets that I've never been. I am fixated on every new shape you're making. Turn brass ring, here I am aiming to please. Comets and asteroid blues cross between us. Fall, summer, spring, steady and bleak wintering. You are a lantern to me in the stardust. Kaleidoscope, both of us changing our pattern with every spin. Oh, kaleidoscope, glass bits and pieces from planets that I've never been. I'm fixated on every new shape you're making.
Hello, friends. Thank you for joining and welcome back. The winter holidays are finally over, and so is my break. It was a little longer than I initially planned. I wanted to get back to filming and creating art around the 5th of January because that's when the school holidays are over, but I got sick before Christmas. And then I was sick all the way through the holidays. And we were hosting Christmas and then the New Year and meeting with friends. And even though I had the most wonderful time, I was a mess afterwards, so I had to take care of myself and slowly ease back into the creative process. And then I came up with the idea of the studio makeover. The idea was not new. I was thinking for a long time that I should decorate this sloped roof because it looked a little empty and sad. And I also have a window on the other side. So I was thinking that, maybe I should make an imitation of a window on this side. But then, if I do an imitation of a window, what will be behind the window? Should it be like forest? But if it's a forest, should I pick some season? But then it will not be matching the other seasons if I decide to decorate my studio for, let's say, autumn or for the Christmas time. At the end, I decided that having a little window that looks up into the sky is the best idea because it's matching any season. And then I started painting. And I underestimated the amount of time I have to spend on it because I thought that, oh, it will take me like 1-2 days tops. I spent 5 or maybe 6. I do not remember the exact count. It was messy because painting on a wall is so different. The paint absorption is so different compared to canvas or the paper, and the paint was also drying so fast. So especially when I had to work on the gradients, I was so frustrated. It was not looking the way I wanted it to look. It was a mess. Then I was over with the gradients. It was kind of okayish. Then I started working on the clouds, and I was painting layer after layer, and it was still not looking right. At some point, I thought like, oh, okay, I'm a complete failure. I will have just to paint over because it's not working. And that was the time when it started looking okay. So at the end, I'm really happy how it worked out. So I think it looks lovely. And I also like that the colors are so bright and saturated, and they're kind of like balancing the very pale greenish walls. To be honest, when I painted the walls green, I thought that it was a very nice idea because it looks very cottagecore. And it was a mistake because afterwards, when I moved everything and I started painting here and especially filming, I realized that the light that is reflected from the walls, it has a little bit of the greenish tint, and it's not working very well, especially when you are filming the painting process because the colors do not look the way how they should look. Anyways, I had to accept it and I had to adapt. And I'm thinking that maybe in a couple of years I will repaint the walls and I will pick some warm pale peach color, but it's not on the table at the moment. So yeah, after I was done with the painting, I decided that I maybe can make a few more projects for this makeover. And again, it took way more time than I expected. I painted this little candle holder, which I got as a present for my birthday in October, and I just didn't have time to paint it. So yeah, and then I wanted to make the moon and stars, but at some point I was like, okay, I just have to finish it. I just have to forcefully complete this makeover project. And I did. And I'm quite happy with how it all worked out at the end. I think it looks very cozy, and I like that this side of the studio is now decorated and it looks a little brighter and more happy. Hope you like these little changes that I made to my studio. I have a lot of other exciting things planned for the upcoming videos. I have a lot of acrylic paintings that I want to make before the summer markets. I'm not sure how many I will manage because it's going so slow and I'm transitioning from watercolor to acrylics. Of course, I will continue painting with watercolors, but I just want to make more acrylic paintings, and it's learning and it takes time. So yeah, we will see how that goes. Anyways, I'm not planning any makeover or extreme craft projects for any time soon. It will mainly be painting, but I still hope that you will enjoy it and you will stay with me for the ride. As always, thank you so much for being here, for supporting this channel, for patiently waiting for me to get back after my winter break. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. You know that it helps a lot to grow this little community of ours. Big thanks to all the amazing people who support me on my Patreon. It means the world to me. So thank you always for being here. I'm sending you much love, and I hope you will enjoy this video, and we will see one another really soon again. Goodbye.